Diamonds, we're moments away from the Hall of Fame banquet. How's your heart rate? How you doing? She'll be fine. So Charlie, you were the inaugural USF Athletics Hall of Fame class. Now you're going into the Sports Club of Tampa Bay Hall of Fame. What is it like to have these honors come in long time after you last played at USF?
Man, it's a great honor, you know, being that this Hall of Fame is from Tampa, and I'm born and raised here, so it's something I'll definitely cherish, and I'm very honored.
So Bobby Diez, you're going into the Sports Club of Tampa Bay Hall of Fame. What's that mean to you, that honor?
Wow, it's amazing. It was totally a surprise. I was telling somebody, you know, I'm from West Tampa. They must have left the back door open. That's how I got in here.
The people you're going in with, you know, the National Football League, World Wrestling Alliance, big-time college basketball. Sometimes high school coaches get a little bit overlooked for all the work they do. So is it rewarding in that way that all you've done is being honored?
Absolutely, and especially coaching girls most of the time. I was addicted. They were tremendous. They kept me for 28 years, and I was blessed to do it.
So Gail, you knew Erin Andrews when I guess she was an intern back in the day at Channel 8?
I don't think she was even old enough to actually be an intern. It was like she would come into the makeup room with Miss Gail and watch me do my makeup and talk about how she wanted to be on TV one day. She's just a wonderful young woman. She really is. And goodness knows she's extremely talented. We get to see that on TV anytime she's on.
Coach Arians, you have been honored by a lot of different communities, but Tampa Bay Sports Club, what do you think about this honor?
Oh, it's fantastic. The years we've had here are so fantastic and memorable, but the fans in the city of Tampa embraced us from day one, and you can't thank them enough.
When you think back at that year, it was a strange year with COVID. You end up winning the Super Bowl in Raymond James Stadium. As you're removed from that, what do you think about what actually happened that year?
How crazy a year it really was, and how dedicated our football team was to beat the virus so we could beat the other teams. The first meeting said, whoever beats this virus is going to win the Super Bowl. And I think we had one, maybe two guys miss a half a game or so, and our guys were fantastic.
Titus, you've done a lot in sports, entertainment, philanthropy. Now you're in the Sports Club of Tampa Bay Hall of Fame. How does that feel for this community to honor you that way?
Yeah, I'm extremely honored. I'm even more honored just looking at the class that I'm going with just tremendous human beings that have done so much, not only for the Tampa Bay area, but for the sports community in general. And as I can't say this enough, there's a man in this class that plucked me out of Live Oak, Florida, from the Florida Sheriff's Boys Ranch, and allowed me to wear his jersey number, Coach Steve Spurrier, at the University of Florida. And someone that I have tremendous amount of respect for so many reasons. He's a hell of a competitor, but he's really a hell of a leader and a hell of a man.
Coach, you're in many Halls of Fame. You're now in the Sports Club of Tampa Bay Hall of Fame. How does that one particularly feel?
Oh, it's good. It's wonderful. I was telling the guys when we went 0-14, my first time playing down here, it didn't look like I was going to be a Hall of Famer. But the Bandits, we had good teams here. I started thinking about how many home losses we had. We played 9 home games every year, so that's 27 the 3 years we were here. I bet we didn't lose 4 or 5 home games. We played well at home. The fans were super. I think we averaged over 40,000 or so. So it was fun, and it was a wonderful experience for me as a head coach to go on and last 31 years. And as a coach, if you can last that long, you've done something the right way, I guess.
All right, folks, tonight, the good old Banquet turns 40. How about that? Now, we all have something in common here. We live and breathe Tampa Bay sports, do we not? And yes, right? And I am so honored to be here with these local Tampa Bay legends, Sports Club Hall of Famers.
Hey, that kind of rhymes, right? Freddie, are you ready? It's our pleasure to present a check to the Boys and Girls Club for $20,000. Woo!
It was an honor, a great honor for me to lead USF, Tampa Bay's Division I home team. And it is an honor to be recognized by the best sports fans around, the Tampa Bay Sports Club. Thank you, and go Bulls.
So that first year in football, we got a lot of our helmets cracked. We lost every game. So Alvin and Coach Kidwell showed me that football wasn't for me after just one season.
Born and raised in West Tampa, was at the Boys Club from the time I was 6 years old, with coaches like Sam Rampello and Herman Valdez and even Roland Castor for a little while. So, you know, it turned my life around. I had good parents, but one thing about the Boys Club, you learned life. Learned to cuss a little bit, learned to fight a little bit, but you learn to keep things straight. And I appreciate everything I learned there.
And she just loved everything about being in that space. She loved to put the makeup on and fix her hair and be funny and happy, and that is exactly who she is. Erin is just a great, great girl.
Gail Arians, I want to thank you not only for the introduction, but for always being someone I look up to. It was always so cool to run into Gail Arians, not only at the station, but at a work event. And you have to realize when you are a young girl, you look at Gail Arians like a fairy princess.
I'm not an ambulance chaser. I'm not a big protest guy. If I march, it's to the grocery store, to the gym. I want to do transformational work. And the people that I got a chance to become a part of this class, they're all transformational people. They do things that change people's lives for the long run. And if all of us, regardless of what color, race, creed, background, political affiliation, just stuck and focused on the fact that we're all people, this world would be a better place and this country would be a better place.
You know, the greatest moment of that year, every coach, Steve, he'll testify to this, that Gatorade bath. The Gatorade bath and the championship is something I dreamt about. Never thought I'd ever get one. And it was blue and it was beautiful. But the boat parade is a close second.
I did play for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers way back the first year, and it was an interesting year. We didn't win any games, and Coach McKay had us in the locker room, sort of like this. We were like 0-12. He said, "Gentlemen, we're losing because we're losing at the line of scrimmage. We're losing that battle between the O-line and our D-line. We're all getting beat. We're losing the battle at the line of scrimmage. Football games are lost at the line of scrimmage." Kept saying, games lost at the line of scrimmage. One of our big linemen, Howard Fest, was sound asleep, like he always was, in the meeting rooms. He's back there half dozing, and McKay saw him back there asleep, and he hollered out, "Fest!" Fest, "Yes, sir, Coach." He said, "Where are most football games lost?" Fest said, "Right here with the Buccaneers, Coach."
I want to thank everybody for coming out and participating and helping us raise more funds to help more youth sports in the Tampa Bay area.
Folks, thank you so much for coming. Been another great evening. We'll see you next year.